name's Angelica. I go by Angie. I was born in Orville and grew up in Gridley. My dad wasn't really around. It was always just me and my mom. I was with my kid's dad for a few years before she passed away. It was just a toxic relationship and it wasn't good for the kids. So eventually we did split up. When we started going to court for the kids, a lot of stuff came up. And I did lose my kids for a little while because of a suicide attempt. But I did seek help instead of going through with it. Yeah, because I couldn't do that to my kids. Well, when he took the kids, I jumped into another relationship that was no good. I gave up my house because I wanted to move out of Gridley. Just being in that house that held like so many bad memories, I just didn't want to be there no more. So I applied for a house in Woodland and I moved in with the boyfriend. It took a toll on me not having my kids and having to help with somebody else's kids, that it's caused a lot of issues with our relationship. I just left. I never went back and I started staying with family in my car, everywhere else. It sucked. It was really hard. It was embarrassing. For hotel rooms, food, whatever I needed, I did DoorDash for that because I did have a car. And then, yeah, occasionally staying at my grandma's house or my aunt's house and with family. Growing up in Gridley, you know, all the hangout spots that, you know, where cops don't come and stuff like that. But I don't think I ever based where to stay off of safety, especially because it was just me.
In Angelica's case, she was homeless. She was couch surfing from family to friends. So we were able to help her find stable housing.
I would take them to my grandma's house. I didn't let my kids stay in a car. Or like I said, their dad would get me hotels in Reno. But no, I never let them stay in a car with me. My kids are honestly the only reason that I seeked help. Other than that, I don't think I would have made it. Well, I have a lead case manager and she's been very helpful throughout this whole process. I really like her. Anytime I do have a question, she does, you know, she gets back to me. During the housing navigating thing, she was very helpful always. It's nice to have that, you know, the reassurance, like, you know, that something is gonna come up, or just how to go about like my situation. Well, any questions I ask, my caseworker is there for that. I know that we have in medical insurance, I'm starting to see all my specialists. They're just making sure that I take care of myself health-wise and that the boys are taken care of health-wise too. Yeah, I do have a good job opportunity. I just need my GED and a vehicle to get there.
They were able to provide food, clothing for her as well, so it really did make a big difference.
Well, they came and they actually brought me these 2 chairs and a bed for my son, and they brought the kids so many gifts. Some that they still haven't even opened. They've filled up under the tree. The kids loved it. They were so happy. I had no idea how I was gonna do Christmas for the kids. Yeah, they've seen the worst part of me, and like they tell me all the time, like, "Mom, you're so happy now," and it melts my heart. Like, you know, I hate that they had to see the worst of me to see this, and that part is really hard. And it sucks that their dad can't be supportive, and I don't expect him to, but I still want to see him do better because, like, you know, he's the kid's dad, and you would think that he would want that for me.
Specifically for Angelica, her story is amazing. She has little kids, and she was living in her car, and she was able to get housed, and her children, that they continue to grow in safely, and they know that they're loved and supported by not only their mom, but our entire team.
Well, a year ago, I was, jumping back and forth from house to house. So it's helped tremendously, and yes, I'm happy with my progress. I am proud of myself for staying clean. There's so much more that I want to, I want to finish school, and might even consider going to college. If anybody has been through, what I've been through or even worse, don't give up. If Ampla doesn't find you, I really suggest find the resources and reach out, because they will, help you in any way that you can, and it's okay to ask for help.